This app itself is called, at first it was called WeTV, but they eventually updated it and now it's called Tencent. This is an app that I use to watch a lot of K dramas, just a lot of different dramas that you can't find on every other platform. Uh, I often use YouTube to find videos as well, but this one's really good at for people who want subtitles. This is definitely a app for you. So now it's called Tencent, so I suggest you find that. This is a really good app as well. It has a lot of dramas too. The only big thing about these apps are, I would say that if you don't have a VIP, like with Netflix, it has where you have to pay for it in order to see certain episodes early. My suggestion is, if something is free and you just have to watch a few ads, just accept the fact that you have to watch ads. This is a good service. It is great with English subtitles for those who wants to be able to see it in their language, but as well read in our own. This is a really good app. It has a lot of different genres of Chinese dramas and just different things. It's limitless. It's filled with so much on it. QIY. This is good, but I don't believe it's like great as far as like English subtitles. It is also limitless when it comes to as many dramas you could find. What you can't find on Tencent and Waku, you could find on here probably, but you may not find it in English. I'm pretty sure there may be a setting on here, but if you're not really advanced and like playing with apps and things, you may find a setting that can set it into English subtitle. I'm not really sure. Some apps automatically translate their videos into English subtitles while others don't, but this one, I don't really know if it translates over any videos to English, but I do know most of their videos are in their own language. Yuku, it has a lot of good shows on there. Even though most of the shows on here aren't in my language at all, or like they're not where I can understand it, because like Chinese dramas and their action movies are so vivid, are so detailed, action packed. It's easy to like make up in your mind. It's kind of like reading a book and not really being able to see what it would be like on movie, but you got your imagination. So this is what it's like for me sometimes. Even though it doesn't have that English subtitle, I can make out what they're saying and like make it up in my head. Me being somebody who reads most books, all Chinese authors don't translate their books into English. So this doesn't go for every one of them. It's just some of them do. But this is an app that has a lot of different series and a lot of different movies that aren't in English subtitles. This is Asian Crush. This is a good app. It does have English subtitles. It's pretty good when it comes to having a stock fill of movies, stock fill of different stuff to watch. Like all these apps have a variety of different stuff, because what you can't find on one app, you can find on another. But that's not always promising if you're somebody who's so keen on having English subtitles. All these apps don't have English subtitles. But if you watch it on one app and the visual, the way it visually looks better on another app, but you have English subtitles on this app, but you don't have it on the other app, but the way it looks on this app is better. You just have to figure out what's best for you. This is Asian Crush. It's a really good app to watch a lot of Chinese dramas on. Personally, WeCool, WeTV, Tencent, I have all, and then I have Asian Crush. I have all these apps on my phone. I've downloaded all these apps before, so because I have an iPhone and very little gigabyte, I have to let go of some of these apps and pick the best ones for me. This is Mango TV. Mango TV is like all the other apps, Chinese, in their own language as well. There's no English subtitles. It's pretty good. It's pretty much has its own. It actually has different because the first few apps I showed you guys are standard. They're like the main popular what's just now coming out. These have like stuff that didn't just come out but been out for a while, maybe things that you may not heard of. It's a good place to look at them. I personally watch them on here, but not always, just sometimes. If I can't find it on the apps I normally watch, I'll download this app just to watch what I've been looking for. Videofish. Videofish is like every other app that is not in English subtitles. It's fully stocked with different stuff. I recommend this for anybody who wants to watch their favorite Chinese dramas. Anything that you're interested in seeing, you can watch it on here. If it don't have it on the other ones, you can find what you're looking for here for sure. Oh, and I also learned that Netflix has a lot of Chinese dramas on it that I can't find on none of my apps. Like, It's Okay Not to Be Okay isn't even on any Chinese app, and I never understood. It's a Korean movie. It's Korean. It's a Korean series. It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Now, I was looking for that everywhere, but you could only watch it on Netflix. Not everybody wants to pay for Netflix just to watch some Chinese dramas. Now, personally, if I ever get too eager, I may pay for the VIP on one of these Chinese apps. But I'm not that eager to see what's next, what's going to happen in my show next. I like the suspense and how long it's going to take. But there's a lot of good dramas and a lot of good shows that are not necessarily on the Asian apps, but they're on Netflix, so I suggest you find it on. Also, I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. YouTube has a lot of channels that expose certain episodes of certain Chinese dramas. If you can't find a specific show or a specific drama on any of these apps or on Netflix or any of that, you can definitely look it up on YouTube. You can see trailers. You can see, sometimes they have the 1 through 30 episodes. Sometimes they'll have every 1 through 30 in English, and then they'll have another section where it's all in their own language. And it depends on how popular the drama is, depending on how translated and how broken down it is into different languages. I've seen dramas that were translated into like 4 different languages, and they're all on YouTube. And they all show at different times in different places with their own language. So I think it's pretty awesome. YouTube is a good place to find some great dramas. If you prefer to watch it on YouTube TV or YouTube itself, it's a good place to find anything. So if you can't find it on here, check the other dramas, and if you can't find it on there, I suggest you pay for it. No, I'm just kidding, but you'll figure it out.